So it's February 4th, 2018. We're going to have a fireside chat with Kelly. I'm Kelly McLaughlin, and this is my guest today, Zion Desikita Campos McLaughlin, and he's a 9-year-old homeschool student. So, you were telling me before we started the video about the Franco-Prussian War, was that right?
Yes, Franco-Prussian War between the French and the Prussians.
The Franco-French?
Yeah, because the French.
Prussians are the Germans?
Yes.
At least part of Germany, right?
Upper German.
The northern part of Germany?
Yes.
All right. So you're going to tell a little bit about the story, but you got to set me up with some of the politics. And I know how much you love to talk about the politics before the war fighting parts.
The Chancellor of Germany was Otto von Bismarck.
Otto von Bismarck.
Von.
Von, like a deer.
Yeah, F-O-N.
Von. Otto von Bismarck, okay.
Because V is pronounced as an F in German.
Was he a nobility, or he's just like a dude?
He's just a dude. He was Chancellor, though, which is basically second to the king, basically.
But they had a king, right?
Yeah.
Who was the king, do you know?
Wilhelm.
Wilhelm.
Like, all the German kings.
They're always named.
All the Prussian
Wilhelm or
kings.
Frederick.
Yeah, like, all those kings, I don't know why, they just like using easy names.
Wilhelm or Frederick. That's,
One of the two.
I don't know any of the kings who aren't Frederick.
So, the Germans, Spain had just had the revolution.
Spain?
Mm-hmm. Just had a
I thought we were
revolution.
talking about the Franco-Prussian War.
So Spain just had a revolution, kicked out the queen. And
Who had the revolution? The people?
People revolted.
Like a proletariat uprising?
You know, like a communist uprising. People don't like
They
the
were
monarchy.
communists?
Not communists.
What year was this? Ish.
1870-ish.
No, it could be around the time of communism, okay.
So, no, it wasn't communist. Right?
Yeah, it's too early, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So, they decided that they were going to choose a German prince to be their new ruler. King.
Was his name Wilhelm? Or
No.
Frederick?
No. He was a prince, not king.
If he was king, he'd be Frederick or Wilhelm, right?
So then, when they invited him in, he said, okay, secret telegram to the god go through France.
But he was not Spanish?
He was not Spanish, he was
They were
German.
just going to import him from Germany
Yeah,
to rule over them?
yeah. Now, he sent a message on when he would arrive, but he had to go through France, so they encrypted it.
Okay.
Now, the decryptor for the Spanish, because they were told the code via ships, decrypted it wrong and said they'd come a few months later than he actually would. Now, the Germans, the Spanish people the Spanish high rankers couldn't be held in session that long. So they were disbanded.
Oh.
So when he arrived,
So you got there after they were out of session?
Yeah.
Okay.
So when he arrived, there was no one to coronate him.
Huh. So he couldn't be king without a
Couldn't be
coronation,
king.
right?
So then, this French got really angry because they'd be sandwiched if Spain had a German
I
prince.
understand. So it's Germany, then it's France, and then it's Spain. And these guys would be allies.
Yeah,
And then they would,
crush.
and they hated the French.
Germany, they've been at war, like every century they go to war with each other.
Ah, interesting.
So then they decided that it was time to recall. Wilhelm recalled the prince. Now this
You brought him back to Germany?
brought him back to Germany because he wasn't king yet.
He's still prince.
Yeah, he's still prince.
Mm.
So now the French were happy because they won.
So who was in charge of Spain?
I forgot the name of the people. They're still in charge of Spain. So it's more democratic now.
Well, that's impressive. All right. Whoa.
Explosions. Gas. So then they decided that the French king Napoleon III, nowhere close to Napoleon Bonaparte, much worse.
He's related, though.
Related, yes. But
So he's Napoleon Bonaparte III? Okay.
so then he sent an ambassador to say that no German would ever sit on the Spanish throne for eternity. Now Wilhelm was enraged
For eternity? That's a long time.
because he said, I can't promise that no other king is going to put a German prince on the Spanish throne. Plus, I already recalled it, just leave me alone. So then he sent the ambassador back.
But he
Yeah.
wanted him on the throne anyway, right?
Not particularly, actually. He didn't want a little prince marauding around.
Oh, yeah.
So then, they decided that they were going to tell the press.
Like
Well,
the newspaper?
Yeah.
Oh.
Now Wilhelm told Bismarck, okay, inform the prince. Now Bismarck,
Is this like the politics stuff?
yes, it is about
Does it get war fighting?
it's about to turn into a war.
It's going to get war fighting?
Yes.
Alright, because, I mean, there's a lot of intrigue.
Yes.
Yeah.
So then,
But it leads to some
he informed the
war,
press,
some
but
fighting,
he
some
changed.
killing.
Yes.
Alright.
He informed the press, but he changed it in such a way it wasn't necessarily
You
false.
seem to be very interested in the politics, though.
It wasn't necessarily false what he told them, but it wasn't the whole story either.
What did he tell me?
He told them basically such a way that the German people, when they read it, they think that the bastard had insulted their king. When the French read it, it would be the exact opposite. Now the
That's
population,
some creative writing.
now the population really wanted to murder each other, and the kings had to oblige with wise revolution.
And everybody wanted to fight, right?
Most of the population from each country wanted to murder each other.
Just because of the insults?
Yeah, because of insults.
That's interesting.
Now then, they decided that time to go to war.
Alright.
So Bismarck.
Did they ever get their prince in Spain or no?
No. So Moltke, the German general, the elder, Moltke the elder led an army to on trains. Now the French crossed the border first, so they were the aggressors. Prussia had the moral high
What
ground.
made them want to attack?
They were enraged, and
Because of the letter?
Napoleon III, well, he has a pretty short temper.
He's a hothead just like his dad, right? Yeah. But his dad was very strategic.
He-
Granddad.
Granddad was
So he was
strategic,
Yeah.
but his grandson wasn't as strategic. He was just a hothead.
Interesting.
So then
So he
they.
attacks the Germans. So he goes over the
But
line.
The
What's the line?
he went the Rhine. There was nowhere on the line yet, or
There
at
was
least
nowhere on the
only one rail, really well built.
He went over the Rhine, the river. Okay.
So, a problem with countries is that when you're put across the border first, they might get a rollie since you haven't mobilized yet.
Because it's a surprise.
Yeah.
Like a sneak attack.
So, but Moltke had studied the American Civil War and decided, oh wait, I remember. Why don't we decide to use trains? Because they're very fast.
Yeah. And you can
Now
haul
the
a lot of
French had
stuff.
better rifles than the Germans, but the Germans had better trains and mines. So when they got the troops in the field, the French carried more Germans than there were French, faster.
Wow. Even though they had surprise, it wasn't much of a surprise once the Germans
And they
got
were
their train.
wrecked. Now when the Prussians crossed the Rhine on their turn to invade France, they ran into a large French army. Now this army wasn't just any old French army. It had tons of artillery like Napoleon Bonaparte the First loved artillery.
He loved artillery.
And his son decided that he was going to use artillery as well.
Grandson.
Now,
Grandson or son?
grandson.
Grandson. Napoleon.
So then he pinned down the Prussians. And the Prussians told a nearby cavalry brigade, take out those guns. Destroy them. So then the commander said, it will cost what it will cost, and he sends his soldiers to charge. Now, it's the last charge that would arguably affect the battle and more likely affect the war. And more
Right.
cavalry was still used, but they were just machine gunned.
They had machine guns already?
No, World War One, there was still cavalry, but there was machine guns.
A guy on a horse against the machine
The only
gun
actually
sounds
good
like-
cavalry charge, the only decent cavalry charge in World War One was by the Russians. But there were no charges really.
Right. But if you had a machine gun, you could just wipe them all out, right?
Yeah, but they were fast. So,
The horses?
yeah, the horses are pretty fast.
Not faster than a machine gun bullet.
Not faster than a machine gun bullet, but as fast as you could turn the gun.
Oh, okay.
So when the cavalry hit the artillery, they slaughtered every single person that was next to artillery. There were 800 cavalrymen at the beginning of the charge. Only 400 came out.
Wow. So they were more than decimated.
More than estimated.
They were half-amated.
Cut in half, yes.
Yeah.
So, Bismarck's son, though, was in the unit, and a message came to him that he was killed.
Otto von Bismarck.
His son was killed.
Oh, he must have been pretty upset.
Very upset. So then he was only a few miles from the battlefield, so he immediately charged on his horse to go find his son.
Is that what he did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when he arrived at a nearby farm, there was his son. He was injured, yes, but very alive still. He could walk and everything. He was quite relieved on
Was
it.
he like horribly maimed or anything?
No, just a bullet to the arm.
And did he die of infection or not?
No, he lived.
He said, wow, that's good.
There was a decent medicine back
So it
then.
was not true.
Not true. False message. Although Bismarck believed it, messages do get mixed up when it's carried by hand.
So he probably was very relieved.
Yeah, very relieved.
Okay.
Now, when the Germans encircled Paris, the French tried to go relieve one of their armies that was being sieged near Paris.
Right.
Now, this was the last army.
I know the French hate to have Paris destroyed.
Yes. Now,
They usually surrender before.
this was the last proper army that you could say the French had.
Yeah.
It was led by Napoleon himself, the third.
Was it La Grande Armée?
Nah,
Not having
they were getting grand. How could they be grand?
No, I agree.
So then they decided that they were going to go relieve them, but they got encircled themselves and were forced to surrender.
So they surrendered?
Mm-hmm.
They surrendered Paris?
No. The French were captured and Napoleon was forced to surrender his army.
Did he get caught?
Yeah, he got caught.
What happened? No?
Prison.
They put him in prison?
You usually don't kill an enemy king.
Why not?
You keep him prisoner. They're like a big trophy. So then they...
So he went to Otto von Bismarck's prison?
Yeah, or Wilhelm's prison.
The king.
So then they began sort of sieging Paris now. Now, Paris wasn't going to fall anytime soon because the French wanted to hold their city.
Even without their king?
Even without
Or
them.
emperor or whatever he was?
He was a king.
He was just a king.
He was ruler of all France, though.
Pretty
So
good.
then they decided, well, I think it's time to shell the city. But Moltke didn't want to shell, but Otto didn't want to shell Paris.
Because it's beautiful.
But Moltke wanted to shell Paris.
Did he?
Yes.
He did? And what happened to Paris?
I don't know, it was the other way around. Moltke didn't want to shell Paris. Bismarck wanted to shell Paris because money. The war cost money to keep the soldiers hired. So then they...
So if he
Shell
shelled it,
Paris.
it would end earlier?
Yeah, it'll end earlier. And Wilhelm needed money. So he said, shell the city, Moltke. And Moltke shelled the city.
Did the French give him money then?
Yeah,
They surrendered.
the French created their own little government, a democratic government, but wasn't actually elected. And met with
Was
Otto.
it a puppet?
Yeah. No, it wasn't a puppet government. It was their own government because the king was away.
Alright, but it was democratic.
Yeah, they called themselves the government of national defense, although Napoleon III was actually a guy who was in charge of defense.
Not from Wilhelm's prison, he wasn't.
So
It's hard to
then,
make a lot of decisions when you're in a dungeon.
so then, they finally met with Bismarck because Paris is being shelled. Bismarck said, okay, I'll pay super high reparations and pay it fast.
Did they?
Now, as the talks went on, because the French didn't want to oblige to all these demands that Otto was setting, they said, okay, lower the demands, otherwise we're going to have a revolution. And Bismarck said, how about just sign it now and have an army left to beat the revolutionaries? So they obliged and signed the prison. And
So he
signed.
got his money?
Yeah, you guys went. It was
Did
like,
that end the war?
it was a couple million francs. It was like 1.5 million francs.
At that time, it's probably a lot of money.
Now, the Prussian army took